What's up, everybody? Got the boy here. So we went and picked up some algae from a buddy of mine, and when you pick up algae, there's all kinds of stuff in it. Bristle worms. I found brittle star. You always find some really cool stuff when you go through these refugiums and stuff. That boy's out of his mind. So today we're going to talk about bristle worms. Good? They bad? What do you think?
Never seen one. Until now, of course, but, I don't know.
You're not a lot of help. He's out of here. All right, so let me flip the camera around. We'll check this guy out, and here we go. All right, so there's a bristle worm. This one is tiny. It's not even as big as my fingernail. I have seen bristle worms that are like, 10 inches long. So let's talk about them. Is this a good thing in your tank or a bad thing in your tank? Well, there's two ways to look at this. The first way is if you're in your tank and you've got your hands in there all the time, you definitely don't want to run into one of these. It's like fiberglass in your fingers. It doesn't feel good. What you want to do if you ever do get, hit by one of these, I guess you could say, or put your hand on one, very simply grab some duct tape or something very sticky and get it quick and try and pull all those little spines out. I'm trying to keep this thing focused. You guys can see those little spines that are there. You'll want to pull those out of your fingers because it feels like fiberglass. It's not deadly. You're not going to die. It's just really irritating, and it is somewhat painful. So
You want me to hold the camera steady?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So that's step one. Step two. At this size, they are not going to hurt anything. So, what's this thing going to hurt? Absolutely nothing. There are creatures that you can add to your tank to take care of these for you, or you can make a trap if you don't want them in there. What you want to do if you're going to have these is seclude them. Have them sitting in a refugium somewhere where they can't access the tank. So if you want these in your tank, by all means go ahead. Not something I would do. But sitting in the refugium or sitting in your sump, these things are going to hurt absolutely nothing. Unless you have other critters down there that they can get a hold of. But that's when they grow to be, huge. I've never seen one take down a fish that, the worm wasn't at least 6 inches long. So as far as that goes, they're not going to hurt anything until they get to be about that size. If you do have bristle worms that are 6 inches long in your tank, it's time to think about, getting rid of them. At least getting rid of that one. So, anyway, in conclusion, these things are a great cleanup crew. They're a great part of your cleanup crew. They're not going to hurt anything. They may hurt you if you decide to go in there and play with it. But who's really wanting to play with a bristle worm? It's not very common.
Not me.
Not him. So, anyway, if you guys have any questions about bristle worms, put them in the comments. And we'll let this little guy say bye. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Say bye-bye? All right, I'm going to get him back in the tank. We'll talk to y'all later. Peace!
Subscribe.
Oh, yeah, subscribe. Later.